Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop for an exciting episode of Bob TV, baby. Okay guys, I was putting my fuel system in and decided I better make a video. Couple things. Bam! Guess what I got yesterday? Oh yeah, I got my Super Eagle that I had sent off. That one was sent off. That was crashed. That one I got on RC Universe. I got the deal. Both them turbines right there, guys. I don't have much. I got about 2,500. Both of them. I got that one on RC Universe, brand new, never been ran. It still got the tape over the glow plug hole, and I never been ran. Got that turbine for $1,500. Okay. That turbine right there was crashed. Belonged to my buddy John up there in Illinois. You want to make them guys mad that live in Illinois? Call it Illinois. But anyway, it was crashed. And I called John and said, hey man, you want to sell that turbine? Because I was looking at this Super Eagle. And he said, oh man, I'll tell you what, you fix it, you can have it. So it cost $1,000 to fix it. It's all brand new, new compressor wheel, new bearings, new combustion chamber. Pretty much replaced everything, and got it back for $1,000. And to match them turbines so they'd run the same, Eric had, because I was, thinking about sending both turbines to Mexico so they'd be matched. Same program in the ECUs and same spool up time and everything. And he said, "Oh man, all I need is the serial numbers off that one." Then when they're repairing it, they'll look up the serial numbers on that one and we give it the same computer program they used at that time and everything else. And so they'll run the same. And we did that, so they should be two matched 30-pound turbines, baby, going into F4. Okay, the only little catch, doggone it, is they forgot the wires. They didn't put me no wires in there. So and these are the wires that came with this motor, and they forgot to send me new wires. So, but I called Eric. He's taking care of it, and I was sure wanting to have that thing fired up by the weekend. But what I might have to do is fire up one motor and make sure it's fine, and then fire up the other one. Put them wires on the other turbine because they're all accessible. And I can get them both fired up, make sure they're both good to go. Well, what I'm doing is I'm hooking up my fuel system. Basically has 4 tanks. Okay? 2 of these and 2 of them. Okay? These go under these ducts. See where I got that one? It's actually plumbed up, ready to go. Okay, now I want these to drain down. The fuel pump's going to pull fuel out of this bottom one. This one will pretty much just siphon, because you always got to think of your fuel pump, guys. If your fuel pump hits 6 volts, your turbine dies. Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts. So you always got to be aware of that when you're doing your fuel system. Make sure you got big, tubing for your size engine. These 30-pounders, that's mid-grade turbine size. They don't need huge holes. They're just, they're not a big fuel gulping engine. So they don't need monster size stuff. Okay, it just can't be small stuff. Make sure your deals are right. I made these tanks a while back, so let's check that nut. A little loose, not bad. Then I don't want them rubbing up against that piece of aluminum right there. See my wing mount. So I'm just putting a drop of glue. I like to glue tanks in with this. And I'll put it real close to the edge so I can get the tanks out. I ain't gonna put a whole lot, just a little bit. Little dab will do. Little dab will do. Okay, well, I guess I'll put it in the fuel on first. Okay, this one's my vent. short ones vent. I always set up my tanks like that. Short ones vent. And you know, you can see the vent in there. Just to make sure. Okay, and they kind of slip on good. They're not too loose. Because if they're too loose, wire won't even really help that much. Okay, you don't want them too loose. Just want them like that. Now, the safety wire. Okay, I don't like to just run single wire, you know, because it might tend to cut into the fuel line. So I double it. Okay, that's going to leave a bigger footprint. Then we're going to double it again, which is going to leave a huge footprint. So it won't cut into our tubing. And also, if you just wrap it around there once, it tends to, you know, pinch your line. If you wrap it around there twice, it cinches your line, you know. And you have less problems. Bigger footprint, the better. Okay. Now, when you're twisting these, you got to kind of pull too. Make sure your wires are all bunched up into one big footprint. Kind of pull as you twist. You don't want to overdo it to snap that wire. Just make sure it's nice and snug. Give it the old dreaded snip. Fold it over. Bam. Bam. Okay, that's my vent. That's the vent. And the vent is going to go to the other tank. Oh man, it's been when I did my snipping. So, cut it about like that. Man, I want to. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I got a short piece that will work for that, so I ain't got to cut my long one. I think I have some more. Just one more spot. One more spot. Pretty much keep my junk categorized. Let's see. I'm going to have to have another trip to the store. Alright. No big deal. Can't sweat the small stuff. Okay. Let's got this one. Well, this is my fuel feed for my turbine. Really, guys, the only pressure that's all these fuel lines is when you're fueling your tank. That's the only positive pressure. The rest is negative. When the engine's running, it's sucking. You know, so the rest is negative pressure. Okay, give it a nice pull because we want it to cinch. Okay, make sure we got them all them wires bundled up. You see how wide a footprint I got? Instead of just one wire, You know, do the twist and pull at the same time until you see it kind of mushrooming out. Then you need to stop, because it's fixing to go snap if you keep going. And you'll just snap one of them things and think, oh, it's okay. And the next time you look, it's all unwound. Okay, ready to install. Ready to install. You guys can't see it. I'm excited. Now someone says, what happened to your other F4? Well guys, that was a fun airplane to fly, but it's kind of underpowered. You know, but it flew good, it was fun to fly, but it was underpowered. And someone offered me a pretty good penny for that thing, so bam, it was out of here. And this thing is going to be a beast. That's how I like it. So, that's where it went. Bam, okay. Little dab will do. Okay. Now, my vent is this one, and it's gonna, the other tank's gonna feed that one. This one is my fuel feed. It's coming from the clunk. Yep, that has been verified. It hooks up to my air track. Which are these. Okay. I'm gonna zip tie them in when I'm ready. Zip tie them in. Bam, that's just beautiful. That's just beautiful, man. Okay. Now, for the big tanks. This was the bottom one because it's got the dip in it. Okay. That fits just beautiful. Okay. That fits just beautiful. Oh, well, these we can get to, but let's check this nut anyway. Always got to check for loose nuts. There's loose nuts everywhere, people. They're right, Carrie. Carrie's a loose nut. Okay, we kind of want to glue these in, but kind of the same way. I don't want to overdo it. You know, just a little dabs on edges, so it's possible to get them out. But we don't want them vibrating around and moving around either. You know, little dab will do. Old French one. Fred Flintstone said that. Okay. And this one goes into the pickup side. Man, it's going to be quite a bit harder to, I'm going to pull that out and put that safety wire on. Might be a wee bit easier. That's my pickup. My other one's just a vent. just the vent. This one will vent through the bottom of my aircraft. And these, I use these for my vents on the bottom because we hook our overflow to them, so we can't just have a vent. But I buy these fuel can fittings, you know, for the lid of fuel jugs for like smaller planes, and there's a perfect part in there. It's got a nice big hole in it because you don't want to restrict anything in this fuel system. You know, we want it all to, oh, we don't want them pump volts going up. The pump volts are critical. Critical. Now, where am I going to put my vents? Where am I accessible? It's going to have to go up under this board. So, about that long. About that long. And I am going to have to get some more. Okay. Bang. Oh, that ain't going to help. Gonna have to do it in the plane. No big deal. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. My buddy Dave Phillips from San Diego was in town yesterday. I sure like old Dave. Came and hung out. He's a pilot, and he flies pro golfers around. Yeah, like a G5. Yeah, but he's a nice guy. I like old Dave a lot. And no man crush thing. Just I like Dave. But anyway, Wichita has some golf tournaments that his people go to, and whenever he's in town, he calls me up. He came by the shop yesterday, we hung out, and then I barbecued him up a good old Kansas style feast, baby. Oh yeah. Well, Bob worked up the grub. And we had a good time. Good time. Oh yeah, not that big a deal. Same thing. Pull and twist. One more time. Bam. Gonna call that good, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right in that dang airplane. I knew it. There it is. It's stainless, so my magnet won't pick it up. And I don't want that piece of wire walking around my airplane. Ordered. Okay, bang. Oh, it's done. And then I'll put the other tank in it, guys. And then when I get that done, start installing some turbines, I'll make another video. We'll see you guys back in the shop. Same Bob time, same Bob station.